Hi, it's Anita and Ron from Altro, and we're bringing you a series of short videos detailing the best practice guide for floors and walls. So in other words, what to look out for when signing off a job.
Hi everyone, well today we're going to be looking at welding. We're going to be looking at internal and external corners and also floor joints. Okay, so before we start, here's something to be made aware of. We recommend using a hot weld rather than mastic. With mastic, the floor joint will not be as strong or long lasting and could be prone to damage. It may also not hold the floor securely and could leave a gap between the two edges of the floor. So another tip to be aware of is mastic can easily be picked off with a fingernail and is slightly tacky. So you could use this method to check if the install has been done with a hot weld or mastic. Okay, so let's take a closer look at the welding of corners.
So what are we looking at here with this bad example of best practice?
Well, what you're looking at here are incomplete, poorly hot welded internal and external corners.
And why are these bad?
Well, you can see straight away there are gaps. A poor weld leaves the corner prone to damage and the gaps allow water, bug and bacteria ingress, and it just doesn't look good.
Yeah, I can see that. So let's take a look at what a good job would look like.
Sure, I mean straight off you can see there are no gaps. The hot welding supports the floor in the corner and ensures there are no gaps between the two pieces of flooring, preventing water, bug and bacteria ingress, and the finish looks good too.
Yeah, definitely a good example of best practice. So let's do a quick comparison of the two side by side.
You can clearly see the image on the right has been hot welded, as we just mentioned. It's supporting the floor in the corner, ensuring there are no gaps between the two pieces of flooring, preventing water, bug and bacteria ingress, and it's also aesthetically pleasing. Exactly the same principles apply to external corners.
So let's now take a closer look at a floor weld. What are we looking at here?
So yeah, what we're looking at here is a poor floor weld with gaps and it's untrimmed.
And why is this bad?
Well, the gaps are unfit and it makes it unfit for purpose. The weld, which hasn't been trimmed down to the surface of the floor, will create dirt traps and it isn't good and it draws the eye to the joint.
So let's take a look at what a good job would look like.
Sure, the weld is neat and straight with no gaps either side of the welded joint. It's trimmed correctly, ensuring a secure floor with no dirt traps, and it looks good.
So again, let's do a quick comparison of the two floor joints side by side.
You can clearly see the difference in appearance, but from a functional point of view, the image on the right has a neat and straight weld with no gaps either side of the joint. It's trimmed correctly, ensuring a secure floor with no dirt traps, and it looks good.
We hope you found this best practice guide to welding useful. To keep up to date with the rest of our best practice guide videos, follow us on our YouTube channel, where you can also view many of our other useful hints and tips. Thanks for watching.
Thanks everyone. Look forward to seeing you again.